April 5th, 1994. Seattle, Washington. A single gunshot. Suddenly silence. Kurt Cobain was dead. He was 27 years old. A voice of a generation gone. But Nirvana's story didn't start with death. It started with noise. Raw, ugly, beautiful. Noise. Kurt Cobain was born in 1967, Aberdeen, Washington. He felt out of place. He loved art. He loved music. He hated school. His parents divorced. He bounced between homes. He felt unwanted, but music gave him a voice. In the 80s, Kurt met Chris Novoselic, two outsiders. They started jamming. They formed Nirvana. In 1989, they made Bleach. It cost $600 to record. It was heavy, raw. It got noticed. In 1990, Dave Grohl joined. The perfect drummer. Powerful. Precise. Relentless. With him, Nirvana clicked. Everything changed. In 1991, they released Nevermind. Smells Like Teen Spirit exploded. MTV played it nonstop. Teens felt it deeply. Kurt wasn't polished. He was raw, real, and people connected. Nevermind sold millions. Nirvana became massive. But fame was a curse. Kurt hated interviews. He mocked the media. He felt trapped. They called it grunge. Kurt rejected labels. It was just music. His music. But the pressure crushed him. Pain. Addiction. Isolation. In 1992, Kurt married Courtney Love. They had a daughter, Frances Bean. Kurt loved her deeply. He called her his reason to live. But the chaos didn't stop. In 1993, Nirvana released In Utero. It was raw. It was dark. It was real. Songs like Rape Me, Penny Royalty. It was a scream. A warning. They kept touring, but Kurt was fading. March 1994. Rome. An overdose. Called an accident. But the signs were there. Kurt went to rehab. He escaped days later. April 5th, 1994. He ended his life. A shotgun. A note. And silence. Kurt was part of the 27 Club. Like Hendrix. Like Joplin. Like Morrison. But Nirvana didn't die with him. Their music lived on. Foo Fighters. Billie Eilish. Basement bands. A generation inspired. Kurt made sadness sound strong. He turned feedback into feeling. He gave voice to pain. To outsiders. To us. Nirvana was never perfect. That's why they mattered. Music doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to be honest. Kurt Cobain is gone, but his noise still echoes. In stereo. Forever. This was Stories in Stereo. Subscribe for more, because behind every riff, there's a story in stereo.